Where were you when Obama killed bin Laden?
It was May 2nd of 2011, just a few months back from Afghanistan. I was 13 days away from my end of service, my end of active service.
Did it influence your decision about like, oh, maybe I should stay in or anything like that?
No, not at all. Are you kidding me? No, at that point, I mean, I could care less about, we could get into this, but I could care less about bin Laden getting killed, honestly. It sickened me that everyone cared so much, particularly people that had nothing to do with the war at all other than cheering it on for so many years. You know, everyone, for younger people out there, I mean, everyone was partying in the streets and texting each other and phoning each other. You know, there was a real sense of victory, which was so grotesque if you actually...
And when this assassination happened, I was working in the Pentagon. Like, I was in the E-ring when I heard about the assassination, and a bunch of people that I worked with were, of course, freaking out, excited and ecstatic and jubilation and all that shit. And one of my buddies, who I thought was kind of like a hippie who just happened to be a political appointee in the Pentagon, he was like the most psyched of anybody. And he was trying to convince me to go down to the White House where they were going to do like, I don't know what you call it, like a reverse protest, like out in the streets, you know, but like out in front of the White House, but cheering like, fuck yeah, America, you know, like
the
that kind of
hippie
shit.
jingo is a real thing.
Yes.
I met a few of those in the Marine Corps as well.
It's a fucking trip. Yeah. My reaction was totally off from everybody else. Like I wasn't like condemning everybody else, but like I felt gross about this. Like I had a pit in my stomach, and it was literally the first time where I thought to myself, like, maybe we're a sick society. Like maybe there's something broken about us. Like we can only relate to the world in a violent way. And like, I kind of put it out of my mind after that because I still worked in the Pentagon. But it was one of those moments looking back where there was a seed of consciousness in there. And that moment was exposing me to my own contrast with the people around me and my milieu.